going to very, very shortly. Moments ago, Louis Gohmert was on this program. He's a member of the Freedom Caucus. He is a no vote. Regardless of what happens during the day, he's going to vote no tonight. He says there are maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 fellow Freedom Caucus members who will also vote no at the end of the day. I should point out that there are about 37 Freedom Caucus members, so just a small proportion of them, Louis Gohmert says, will stick with the no vote. Got it. Come on in, please. Juan Williams, author of the great book, We the People, and co-host of The Five. Juan, this is your opportunity, because I personally believe that at this moment in time, the Republican Party is a disgrace. I'm serious. I am serious. If we've elected the Republicans to run the House, the Senate, and the White House, and the very, very first thing that comes up on the legislative agenda, they vote no. They're split. They can't do it. They can't govern. I'm really fit to be tied. Go ahead. Have fun.
Well, I don't want to have fun at your expense. I see you fussing with Louis Gohmert and Charles Payne. I think you're in pain. I think you're having a tough moment.
I am.
But I got to say, I don't think it's a good bill, and I think most Republican voters, according to the polls, agree that it doesn't serve their interests. So your point, it seems to me, is this is all about politics. I heard you say that, yep. Stuart.
Yep.
And in that sense, it's just about saving face for people who have not replaced Obamacare with a better bill that does more in terms of providing medical care for seniors, especially low-income seniors, big Trump voters.
Well, it's a failure to replace Obamacare with a market-oriented, free market-oriented, freedom of an individual liberty style of health care coverage. They've not done that. They've not voted yes on that. But I'm also, Juan, I'm really disgusted at the Democrats as well. You guys totally screwed up Obamacare, totally screwed up 15% of the American economy.
Oh, yeah.
And now all you're doing is just chucking peanuts from the sidebar there and making fun of the mess that you have made. I'm disgusted with both political parties here. And well, I might add, this is what happens when the government gets involved in health care. Get out of it.
God. Oh, yeah. It was so great before. The status quo was wonderful, Stuart. Stuart, please. You know, this is an example. We say, oh, Obamacare was so bad. You are a maven when it comes to the American economy, and you know the American economy has not only been in a steady recovery, you know that right of late it's been taking off with Obamacare as it is. And you know that according to the CBO, the Republican plan would lead to less people being covered and not even do anything significant in terms of deficit reduction.
Well, you are so totally wrong on everything that you just said. That's another story.
Yeah.
So
let's keep fussing because you're having a bad day, Stuart, because the truth, the facts are against you.
No, the facts are with me, as a matter of fact. Look, if this bill does not go through, if we get a no vote, I think that holds up tax cuts. I think it holds up infrastructure program. I think it holds up the repeal and reform of Dodd-Frank. I think it holds up the entire growth economy. And that is a terrible thing. If there's one thing that our society needs more than anything else right now, it is grow that economy. We want more jobs and better. You agree with this? Everybody does it. We disagree on how you get there, but I'm appalled at the idea that this growth plan that we all voted for, that America voted for, is going to dissolve in a no vote because in the first attempt to get something through Congress. I'm appalled at that.
Yeah, so the America that voted for growth begins with the Trump voter, and there are a lot of low-income people who rely on health care benefits that come from this government in terms of Medicare.
And they will keep those health care benefits.
No, they will not.
Medicaid will simply be reorganized, and premiums will come down when the market gets to work.
Oh, yeah. So in other words, run over the little guy until the big guy gets his tax cut. Stuart, you should be ashamed.
Get out of here.
Man, you kidding me? You want to run over the people who voted for Donald Trump.
On a Friday morning, when you're sitting next to me, we usually shake hands. I cannot shake hands with you now because you're in D.C.
Because you're busy kissing up and trying to say that it's like family with Louis Gohmert when you know you really are angry at Louis.
You're all right, Williams, no matter what.
Hang in there, Stuart.
See you later, son.
Bye-bye.
What's next? China wants to buy up a